So Man United, as I'm sure we all know, have been quite shit this season. And looking at the league table now, I think it's unlikely that we're going to get any form of European football next season. And so in my opinion, we need better players in order to compete at the highest level. So in this video, I would like to talk about 5 players who I personally would like to see Man United bring in this summer. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. So the first player I want to talk about is Guirassy. Now Sergio Guirassy is a 28-year-old striker who currently plays for Stuttgart. He stands at about 6'2" in height. Now I would sign Guirassy because of his ability to get into good positions, and overall he's a very real threat in the box. He's also good when it comes to receiving the ball and is effective at dragging defenders out. Now from watching him play, he looks very composed and never really looks in any trouble, which is also something I quite like about this player. With a minimum fee release clause of £15 million valid in the summer, I think United should be all over this deal. It would give Rasmus Højlund some competition, and it would also be good for our squad depth. So yeah, Guirassy is one of the players I would personally sign in the summer. Now the next player I would like to see Man United sign is Todibo. Now I've already talked in depth about Todibo in a previous video, which if you haven't already seen, I highly recommend checking it out. Links in the description. Anyway, I'm a massive fan of this player because, like Varane, he's a strong, tall and physical defender. He's very good at tackling, he's effective at passing, and his movement on the ball has also massively impressed me this season. As I said in a previous video, he could be available in the summer for around £40 million. However, other Premier League clubs such as Chelsea and Spurs are also interested in signing this player. But I think this player would be a perfect fit for United. And if he played alongside Lisandro Martinez, that would massively improve our defence, and would also allow us to play a high line further up the pitch. So yeah, I would like to see Todibo wearing a United shirt next season. So this player I want to talk about, and a few of you might disagree with me on this one, is João Palhinha. So João Palhinha is a 28-year-old Portuguese midfielder who plays for Fulham. He stands at around 6'3" in height. Now I think it's safe to say he's been a vital part of Fulham's starting 11 since they signed him in the summer of 2022. I rate this player highly because of his aggression, he's press resistant as well, and overall he looks very composed on the ball. He's also very good at tackling and winning the ball back off the opposition. I think he would improve Man United's midfield massively and would allow Kobbie Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes to play more freely in more advanced areas of the pitch. Now you could say, what about Casemiro, but personally I think his legs are gone and I think he's on his way out in the summer anyway, so I think we need to replace him. Now I think this will be a really interesting transfer to say the least. I doubt Fulham are going to let him go easily, given the fact he's their most essential player. However, Bayern Munich have heavily been linked to this player as well, so I'm doubtful that we will actually get Palhinha over Bayern Munich. But if it were possible, I would like to see this player in our midfield next season. Now this player I want to talk about, who I've also discussed on this channel in a previous video as well, links also in the description, is Michael Olise. He would be an excellent addition to United's attack because he's technically gifted, he's a good dribbler, he's fast and he puts crosses into the box, which is something I think Rasmus Højlund will massively benefit from. He also gets a lot of goals himself and, not to mention he's already Premier League proven. He's very skillful and causes a lot of problems for any defenders that he comes up against. Now, I'm not going to ramble on too much about Michael Olise. I've already done that in a previous video. But yeah, those are all the reasons why I would personally sign this player. So the last player I want to talk about is Jeremy Frimpong. So Jeremy Frimpong is a 23-year-old right wing back who currently plays for Bayer Leverkusen. He's quite small for a defender, standing at about 5'7", but I think this player would be very good for United because he gets lots of goal contributions, he puts lots of crosses into the box, which, as I previously said, Højlund will massively benefit from. He's very fast, he's a really good dribbler, he can put a tackle in, and he's also effective at running into space with the ball. Overall, I really like his attacking and defensive abilities. Now, he has a release clause of £34 million valid in the summer, and personally I think United should be all over it. I think he's a really good player and I think he would add a lot to Man United as a whole, defensively and attacking wise. So yeah, I would sign Jeremy Frimpong next season. Now for anyone curious, this is what my ideal starting 11 for next season would be. So that was 5 players who I personally would sign for Man United next season. This was just my opinion, and if you have any different opinions, or have any other suggestions of players who you think should be brought in next season, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. I'm genuinely interested to see what any of you have to say. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really have anything else noteworthy to say, so I will see you in the next video.